ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। वर्ष नंबर 34। मृत्युः सर्वहरश्चाहम् उद्भवश्च भविष्यताम् कीर्तिः श्रीवाक् च नारीणां स्मृतिरमेधा धृति क्षमः। I repeat one more time. मृत्युः सर्वहरश्चाहम् उद्भवश्च भविष्यताम् कीर्तिः श्रीर्वाक् च नारीणां स्मृतिरमेधा धृति क्षमः. So say the first word meaning. Mrityu, the death. Sarvahara, that annihilates all. Cha, and aham, I am. Udbhavaha, the origin. Cha, even so. Bhavishyatam, of all that shall be. Kirti, glory. Shri, prosperity. Vak, speech. Cha, and Narinam, of femininities. Smritihi, memory. Medha, intelligence. Dhriti, steadfastness. Kshama, forgiveness. See the meaning. I am the all-destroying death that annihilates all, and the origin of all that shall be born. Of feminities, I am the Kirti, Shri, Vak, Smriti, Medha, Dhriti, Kshama, and goddess of presiding over glory, forbearance, Now see the translation another way. I am the all-destroying death. I am the origin of future beings. Of females, I am Kirti, Sri, Vak, Smriti, Medha, Dhriti, and Kshamaha. Lord Sri Krishna is describing his manifestation, his glories. We have notion that the Lord is very calm, very quiet, very beautiful. But here Lord Sri Krishna is giving aspect of his manifestation. And that is very, very dangerous. No one likes it. Everyone hates it. And that is death. Sri Krishna says, O Arjun, I am the death. If you want to know completeness of the God, you have to know the entire concept of the God. God is everything. God is everywhere. So that reality, the reality of the death cannot be denied. And we always try to escape from this reality. We have been trying it to escape from this reality. The death is very dangerous. Death is so scary. No one is ready to accept this reality. But it happens with everyone. Sri Krishna says, it is my own manifestation. Death is my manifestation. I am death. See the daring. See the truthfulness. He is saying, I am the death. Mrityu Sarv Mrityu. I am the death. The question is why people are so much scaring from this reality. Why we are not ready to accept what the cause. Sri Krishna is saying here, Sarva Harascha Aham. What death does, what it does, it does not hurt you. Death does not die you. It does not kill us. Then what it does? Simply, Sri Krishna says, Sarvahara, it takes away everything from us. Sarvahara, Sarva means all things. It takes away everything from us. It makes pure you. Whatever collection we have collected, whatever things we have gathered, our relations, our possessions, we have collected so many wealth, we have built a big house, so beautiful furniture, car, family, friends, power, prestige, education. Entire life we have invested for these objects. But what death does? In a single moment, within a single moment, it cuts everything, it takes away, including our body. Our body, it takes away. Our property takes away. Snatches, all things. Our friends, family, everything. But remember, death does not do anything with you. It takes away everything. Sarvahara. And this is our problem. This is our problem. We do not want to lose anything. We have invested so many time, so many things. So we do not want to waste anything. But without any question, without asking us, death takes away everything. This is the scare. This is the fear. Our struggle not to lose. We are trying to not to lose anything, but what death does, within 1 second, it takes away everything from us. This is the fighting between us and death. It makes us fearful. Sri Krishna says, Sarvahara. And remember, if we have memory, our past lives, if I have memory in past life what I was, then you can think we would have been so much in problem. Everyone would have been so much in difficulty. There would have been very, very problems. Because now you don't remember in few years before who was your parents. We don't remember who was our mother, father, brother, friend, enemy. I don't remember because of the death. I do not remember whether I was a king or a beggar in past life. I do not remember anything because of death. That is why you are free. You can think about in this life, your problems of this life, your solution of this life. You have only one parent. If you remember past lives, there would be a big queue of parents. You would be in difficulty. So what death does, it takes away everything, whatever we have. It takes away. Sarvaharasya. Our body, property, poverty, everything. Mrityu sarvaharasya. And another aspect, Lord Sri Krishna says here, Udbhavasya bhavishyatam. Another aspect he is giving here, same time, whatever is going to happen in the future, you are sowing a seed in the earth, hoping that this seed will sprout, it will take roots in the earth, gradually there would be leaves, flowers, and eventually there would be fruits. Fruit will come, flower will come. Sri Krishna says, because of me. I am the origin. I am the source. I am the source. Whatever is going to happen in the future. Udbhavasya bhavishyatam. In bhavishya, in future, the creation will happen. Past will destroy. Future will come. Sri Krishna says, because of me. I am the source. I am the origin. Udbhavasya bhavishyatam. Kirti Sri Vakchanarinam. And among the females, now he is giving another aspect. Among the females, I am the Kirti. Kirti means your glory. People will remember you. Kirti, Shri, your prosperity. Vak, speech. Smriti, the memory. Medha, intelligence. Dhritihi, steadfastness. And Kshama, forgiveness. 7 things Sri Krishna is giving here. If you want to see me as a female, your intelligence is God. Your stamina is form of the God. Your speak, your glory, these all aspects of Sri Krishna's mind. Now, next one. Brihat Sam Tatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasamaham Mashanam Margashirsho Aham Ritunam Kushumakara. I repeat. Brihat Sam Tatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasamaham Masanam Margashirsho Aham Ritunam Kushumakara. So first, its word meaning. Brihatsam, the class of Shruti known as Brihatsam. Tatha, likewise, Shamnam, among the all Shrutis that can be sung, Gayatri, the meter known as Gayatri, Chandasam, among the Vedic hymns, Aham, I am, Mashanam, among the 12 months, Margasirsha, the month known as Margasirsha, Aham, I am, Ritunam, among the seasons, Kushumakara, the spring season. Now, see the translation. Among the Sam, I am hymns. I am Brihat Sam. Of Vedic meters, I am Gayatri. Of 12 months, I am the Margashirsha. And of seasons, I am the flowery spring. In this verse, there is some a part of the Vedas. In previous verse, Lord Sri Krishna says, Vedanam Sama Vedosmi, among the Vedas, I am the Sama Veda. Sama Veda is the method of the song. Sama Veda is a method of singing. Singing for the God, not for the world. And in this Sam Veda, there is also a particular part. It is a very special. Very special. This part is called like Brihat Sam. So remember, in the Samaveda, there is a particular part. Its name is Brihat Sam. In this part, the Lord is praised. Lord means the Indra. Indra means the God, the Brahman. So that is why Sri Krishna says here, Arjun, in Shamnam, in Samaveda, I am the Brihat Sam. This is actually a very typical word. Now, Gayatri Chandasam Aham. Among the chandas, among the psalms, hymns, I am the Gayatri. Now you can understand because you know about the Gayatri. What is the Gayatri? First, we should understand what is the Gayatri. Oftenly, we understand Gayatri means Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Tat Savitur Varanyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. This is the Gayatri. Yes, you are half right. This is the Gayatri. Gayatri is a poem, chand, psalm, hymns. Like you read Gita, in this verse, there are 4 quarters. Like in this verse, I repeat, Brihat Sam Tatha Samnam. This is the 1 quarter. Another is Gayatri Chandasamam. This is the second. Masanam Margshirshvam. This is the third one. Rituram Kusmakara. This is the 4th one. So every mantra, every shloka in Gita, not all, almost. Almost in Gita, there is a hymns. We call it Anushtup Chanda. In this poem, in this psalm, there are 4 quarters, and every quarter contains 8 letters. So entire shloka has 32 letters. Now come to Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Mantra has 3 quarters, and it has 24 letters. Om Bhur Bhuva Swa Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. This is the, you can say, Brahma Gayatri. Brahma Gayatri. You can say another Gayatri also. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. This is Rudra Gayatri. Now see, Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. This is the Rudra Gayatri. Same, Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. This is the Vishnu Gayatri. So Gayatri is just a chand, lyrics. You can put any word. So when we chant Om Bhur Bhuva Swa Tat Savitur Varenyam Tat Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat, this is a Brahma Gayatri. If you want say Rudra Gayatri, then you can chant Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. This is Rudra Gayatri. You can chant Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Tanno Danti Prachodayat. So this is the Gayatri. In this Gayatri, 3 things are there. The meditation of the deity, the glory of the deity, glory, the deity, meditate, and praise. So, Gayatri Chandasamaham, Sri Krishna says, there are so many other chandas, psalms in Veda, but Gayatri is my own glory. Mashanam Margashirsoham. Now we have come another aspect. The aspect is aspect of the month. Every year has 12 months. 12 months. You know, in calendar year, there are 12 months. But in this calendar, Sri Krishna says, Mashana, among the months, I am the Margashirsha. Margashirsha means just started from today. Mashana, before the winter. Margashirsha. Because in this month, many people does so many kind fast and spiritual practices. So this month is very good for spiritual practices. That is why Lord Sri Krishna says, this is my own glory. Ritunam kushma karaha. Now, he's talking about the seasons. First, he was talking about months. Now, he's talking about the seasons. In India, there are 6 seasons. 6. There are so many countries. They don't have such beautiful weather. Somewhere there is a very cold. Somewhere there is a very hot and hot and hot. But here we have 6 seasons. First season is spring. Spring. Then comes summer. Hot. After summer, there is a rainy season. After rain, there is autumn. Autumn. After that, there is, we call it Hemant. You can say that pre-cold, pre-winter. But we have word proper, its name is Hemant. But every language does not have the proper word. So you can translate it as pre-winter, not proper winter. Then comes winter. So this way, there are 6 seasons. I repeat, spring. In Hindi, we call it Vasant. Then summer. Then rainy season. Then autumn. In Hindi, we call Sarad. Sarad Purnima. Yesterday was Sarad Purnima. Then comes pre-winter. We have proper word for it, and that is Hemant Ritu. And then comes final 6th, and it is a winter. So every year has 6 seasons. Lord Sri Krishna says, among the seasons, I am the spring, Ritu Nam Kusuma Karaha. Among the 6 seasons, I am the spring season. Why Sri Krishna says spring season? Do you remember that when we were studying the Vivek Chudamani, there was a shloka. Shankaracharya wrote, Vasantavallo kahitam charanta. Spring means Vasant. Vasant. Spring what does? So after winter, when spring comes, the trees started blooming. In trees which were naked. In trees before the winter, when there was autumn season, and you can see slowly in autumn, the leaves becomes yellow, then falls from the tree. All tree becomes naked, Before the winter, all tree becomes exposed. When spring comes, and because of that spring, Sri Krishna used the word Kusumakara. Kusumakara means the creator of the flowers. The tree started flowering. The new leaves started coming. New flowers, new leaves. Because of that season. And see, surprising thing, there is not because of the water. If we put the water, then in the tree there is a leaf, there is a flower. Because you have put the water. But in that season, in spring season, without water, just because of the season. Because of the season is the creator of the flowers. That season is creator of the leaves. So Sri Krishna says, Ritu Nam Kushumakara. Among the 12 seasons, 6 seasons, I am the spring season. Now next. Dyutam chalayatam tejas tejasvinamaham jayosmi vyavashayosmi sattvam sattvatam aham. I repeat again this mantra. Dyutam chalayatam asmi tejas tejasvinam aham jayosmi vyavashayosmi sattvam sattvatam aham. See the word meaning. Gambling, dyutam means gambling, chalayatam, among the all cheating practices, asmi am, tejah glory, tejasvinam of glorious, aham I, jayah the victory of victorious, asmi aham, vyavashaya the resolve, asmi am, sattvam goodness, sattvatam of good, aham I. See the translation. I am gambling among deceitful practices. And the glory of glorious, I am the victory of victorious, the result of result, the goodness of good. Now see its translation another way. I am the gambling of those that cheat. I am glory of the glorious. I am the victory of the victorious. I am resolution of the resolute. I am goodness of good. Now Sri Krishna is giving another aspect. Another aspect. Dyuta. Gamble. Gamble is for what? In this world, there are so many methods, so many practices to cheat other person. There are so many methods. In Mahabharata time, it had happened with the Pandavas. They suffered because of that cheating. The interesting thing was, they knew that. They were fully aware, but they were not able to do anything. They were so strong, so powerful. This is the cheating. This is the method. So Pandavas were very strong, very powerful. They can punish. They could punish Kauravas. but they couldn't do anything. This is the method of cheating. So we have developed so many methods to cheat people, to cheat each other. And nowadays, we have developed more another methods, online cheating, cyber crimes. But in this cheating, like Pandava suffered, they lost everything. And they knew. But they were so helpless. This is the method of cheating. You are aware, but you cannot do anything. So there were so many methods to cheat people. There are so many methods to cheat each other. Sri Krishna says, of the cheating methods, I am the gamble. You can say that gamble is the best method of cheating. Now, there are so many big casino all over the world. See the manifestation of the Lord Sri Krishna. Dyutam chalayatam tejas tejasvinamaham. And he's saying, I am the Tej, glory of glorious person. Sometimes you can see that a person, his or her aura is so powerful, so dominating power. You want to say something. You want to say no. But you cannot say no. You want to say no. But because of that aura, you could not say the no. It is because of the Teja. Sri Krishna says that Teja, the power, higher. Jaya, victory. When you becomes victorious, when you get winning, you get some certain type satisfaction. I have won. It is not just you are winning in the fighting. You have killed someone. No. When you win your own bad habits, when you conquer your bad attitudes, when you conquer your weaknesses, you feel a greatness. You would feel a satisfaction, a joy, a happiness. I have done. I have been practicing so many years, but now, today, I have done. I am so happy. I have overcome from my bad habits. I have overcome from my weaknesses. So this is your victory. This victory will give you happiness, the joy. Sri Krishna says, this is me. Sattvam sattvatamaham. The good person has goodness. This is me. Now, next one. Vrishninam vasudevosmi pandavanam dhananjaya muninam apyaham vyasa kavinam usna kavi. I repeat, Vrishninam Vasudevosmi Pandavanam Dhananjaya Muninam Apyaham Vyasa Kavinam Usna Kavi. See the translation. Vrishninam, among the members of Vrishni, Vasudeva, Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, Asmi am, Pandavanam, of the son of Pandu, Dhananjaya Arjun, Muninam, among the sages, Api tu, Aham I, Vyasa, the great sage Veda Vyas, Kavinam, among the wise, Usana Kavi, the wise preceptor of demon kings. Now see the translation. I am Vasudeva Krishna among the Vrishnis, Arjuna among the son of Pandu, Vyasa among the sages, and sage Shukracharya among the wise. Now you would be surprised. Sri Krishna says, I am Vasudeva Krishna. Vrishninam Vasudevoham. He is giving the list, is manifestation. Arjun, see, this is my manifestation. This is my glory, this is my glory, this is my glory. I am this, I am this, I am this. And finally he says, I am Krishna. Krishna is my glory. He says, Vasudeva Krishna. Arjun, see, the son of the Vasudeva, that's me. This is also my glory. It means I am apart from that. I am Vasudeva, son of the Vasudeva. So son of the Vasudeva is I also my glory. Where? Vrishninam, the dynasty of the Kulu. There was a king, its name was Yadu. In his dynasty, there were so many great kings. In his dynasty, there were so many great kings. Also, there was a Kans, a demon, Vasudeva, Akrur. There is a big list. Sri Krishna says, O Arjun, if you want to see me in that dynasty, if you want to see me, the dynasty of the Yadu, then I am the Vasudeva's son, Krishna. Vasudeva's son. Vrishninam Vasudevosmi. Like he told, I am the Rama. Same he is saying here, I am the Vasudeva's son. Where? Among the Yadu dynasty. And now you would be more surprised. He says, Pandavanam the Dhananjaya, O Arjun, I am Dhananjaya Arjun. Where? In son of Pandu. If you want to see me among the Pandu son, then I am the Dhananjaya Arjun. See, Arjun is also my glory. Arjun, you are also my manifestation. If someone wants to know me through the Pandu son, then Arjun, you are the medium. If someone wants to meditate upon me through the dynasty of Kuru, then I am the Vasudeva Putra, son. Muninam apyaham vyasa, and he is going, now continuing, among the sages, I am the Vyas, Veda Vyas, unlimited sage, unlimited, unaccountable. But if you want to see me in the sages, then I would say to you, Aham Vyasa, I am the Veda Vyas. See, Vyas is the incarnation of the Vishnu. But Sri Krishna is not saying Vyasa is my incarnation. He says that if you want to see me in as a sage, if you want to me see as a sage, then I am Vyas. See the Vyas. You would remember me. See the glory of the Vyas. See the work of the Vyas. Remember him, you would remember me. Kavi naam usna kavi. And another aspect, Kavi means very, very brilliant, very, very intelligent. He says, very, very wise. If you want to me see as a wise person, as a very intelligent person, then I am the Shukracharya, Usna. Shukracharya, Usna means the Shukracharya. He was the guru of the demons. But he was not demon. He was great astic, great yogi. He knew the Mrit Sanjeevani Vidya. He had power to give life any dead body. He had that Vidya from the Mahadev Lord Shiva. He did a great penance, austerity, and Lord Sri Krishna, Mahadevji became pleased. Mahadevji said, ask any boon. He said, I want this knowledge. I want to give life any dead body. Mahadevji said, it is very difficult. It is very difficult. To kill someone is not so difficult thing. It is very easy. Any animal also can kill. Either animal can kill. So killing someone is not very difficult, it's very easy. It is an animal work. But give life, only God can do that. Only God has power to give the life. But because you did so great austerity, I am giving a limited power to you. You can give life in the dead body. He was very intelligent, very ascetic, very brilliant. So Sri Krishna says, Usna Kavi, I am the Sukrachari. Now, next. Dando Damaitamasmi, Niti Rasmi Jigishatam, Maunam Chaivasmi Guhiyanam, Gyanam Gyanavatam Aham. I repeat. Dando Damaitamasmi, Niti Rasmi Jigishatam, Maunam Chaivasmi Guhiyanam, Gyanam Gyanavatam Aham. See the word meaning. Dandaha, the ruling power. Damayatam, in rulers. Asmi, I am. Niti, righteousness. Asmi, I am. Jigishatam, in those who seek to conquer. Maunam, silence. Cha, and. Ave, two. Asmi, I am. Guhyanam, of secrets. Gyanam, the wisdom. Gyanavatam, of wise. Aham, I. See the translation. I am the subduing power in rulers. I am righteousness in those who seek to conquer. Of things to be kept secret, I am the custodian in the form of silence, and I am the wisdom of voice. Now Sri Krishna is giving another aspect. Dando Damaita, the ruler, like a king. So power of the king is to control everyone. Dando means the capacity to control everyone. Not to kill everyone. Killing is not the job of the king, but ruling of the everyone, the job of the king. Killing is not so difficult, but ruling is difficult. Because ruling is very, very alert job. How to handle, how to control. Killing is the same method, but ruling is not same method. So that is why there is a Sam, Dam, Dand, Bhed. So there would be fear and love. Both things should be there. Like a God. We say that God is the ocean of compassion. Yes, of course. So we love the God. But he judges. He judges everything. So same time, he is a judge. He is the ocean of compassion. Dando Damaitam Sri Krishna says how to control. This is the capability in kings and the rulers, that is iron. Niti Rasmi Jigishatam, if someone wants to conquer something, you have to have a plan. If you want to overcome from any habit, any condition, then you have to have a proper plan, strategy. Do not wait. You have to have your own policy. Niti Rasmi Jigishata. How to overcome from this situation. You make your plan. So your strategy. Niti Rasmi Jigishata. Maunam Chaivasmi Guhiyanam. If you want to keep secret something, the only thing is just keep quiet. Do not speak. If you want to keep anything secret, you cannot hide anything from somewhere. Only thing is just keep quiet. Maunam Chaivasmi Guhyana. Do not speak. Whatever you have inside, it can be kept inside. The only method is Maunam, silence. Jnanam Jnanavatamaham. Lastly, Sri Krishna says to Arjun, I am the knowledge. I am the knowledge. Everywhere. I have knowledge. You have knowledge. Animals, birds, the intelligent, the foolish, rich, poor, everyone has knowledge. He's not talking about this knowledge, that knowledge. Knowledge means I know. I know, I know, I know. So everyone knows I know. Very simple thing, everyone knows I know, I know, I know. So everyone has knowledge. I know that. You know that. Everyone knows. So this knowledge, Sri Krishna says, this is me. And I am residing everywhere. I am sitting everywhere's mind in form of the knowledge. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. Om Shanti Shanti.